What are you eating?
No.
Cheerios.
And I got gluten free and got wreck.
That's true.
Good morning. It's about 9 a.m. I'm about to walk into a meeting. I just thought I would check in. It's morning. It rained. I was going to take Nova for a walk this morning because she was feeling very contrary. But we went outside, and the second I got the stroller wagon outside, it started pouring. And she just looked at me, and I was like, it's fine. So it wasn't thundering, so I let her play in the rain, and that really, really improved her mood. Of course, she got, water all over the house. But the mess, I have a hard time with like sensory mess personally, but it was an easy yes to be like, it's just water, it's not thundering, and it really made her happy. And then I took her to the babysitter. We also ate some Cheerios this morning, and she is practicing learning how to eat over a bowl instead of bringing a spoon to her and dumping the milk all over herself. She's practicing putting her head down towards the bowl. Doing pretty well. And in the appliance saga, the never-ending appliance saga, I smelled burning plastic when I went in the garage this morning. I am fairly certain that the dryer outlet is shut because it's now burning the second dryer plug, the one that we replaced. So I immediately turned it off. I couldn't unplug the dryer because that plug was like too hot to touch. So I guess if the electrician comes today, I'm going to ask him if he can replace it. And if not, I'm going to have to call someone because there's a lot of things I will mess with in a house. Electric and plumbing is not really one of them, especially replacing an outlet like that could like burn your house down. If I were not pregnant, I might tackle it with some YouTube videos because it's just an outlet. However, maybe I wouldn't because the wiring in our house has not always been well done. Like when they replaced the air conditioner very shortly after we moved in, they discovered that it had been wired into 2 separate breakers, which is not even legal. So I'm very iffy about doing anything with electrical in our house and anything electrical and plumbing in general, because like if you mess up electrical, you burn your house down. And if you mess up plumbing, you flood your house. So there's a lot of DIY I will attempt, but I don't know. I'm going to have to call someone. There's a whole load. It dried the threadbare king-size sheets I found. But there's a whole load of clothing in the washer that's not going to be dried. I may have to go to a laundromat because it's literally like too much to even hang up. I don't know. I hate laundromats. The saga of laundry. Anyways, I'm going to have to call someone. Josiah doesn't even know yet. The dryer is melting. I hope that it didn't kill the cord again, but we'll see. Hello again. It's hours later. It's 11:15. I'm on my way home. Excellent meeting. Went over a lot of logistics of me being on maternity leave and with the person who's going to be helping me, which I'm so grateful for. But I had to call the pediatrician and make Nova an appointment for this afternoon. The only appointment they had was at 1, but since she's probably not going to nap anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll just go there at 1 and skip the nap. But the babysitter texted me and said that she's been peeing every 30 minutes, but only a tiny bit, and she's been really fussy on and off. And that just makes me think she has a UTI, especially with how fussy she's been the last couple of days. And I just have a feeling. I have thought about calling her pediatrician the last maybe week on and off, just because she's had some irritation down there. But butt paste kind of cleared it up, but then came back. And then, so I think I'm kind of concerned she has a UTI. And if she's fussy and she's peeing every half an hour, but only a tiny amount, I want to get that checked out because I definitely don't want her to be uncomfortable or have negative associations with the potty. So I'm going to get her. I'm going to go potty because I am allowed to pee. It's what I tell myself since she has been born. I'm allowed to take a bathroom break before tending to everyone else's needs. And then I'm going to go get her. And then we'll have about an hour and a half, and then I'll take her to the pediatrician and see what they say. Did we go to the doctor?
Yeah.
What'd they say? They said you're good. They said no UTI or other infection. Just some irritation down there. So we got a different surprises. We got a different cream to try. So hopefully that works. Did we take a nap today?
No.
No, because we were at the doctor. Are you feeling grumpy?
Yes.
Yes. We didn't even get any quiet time because it was right in the middle of your nap. What would have been? And guess what? No workers today. They didn't come, which I find very irritating. But also, there's an electrician coming. Probably half an hour to replace the dryer outlet plug that is burning through dryer plugs. What are you doing?
Please.
What are you doing? You need to lie still. You're moving around too much. Don't fall off the bed. Hi. It's 9:45. It's late. I don't know if I'll get this uploaded tonight or tomorrow morning, but I'm going to bed. We are on day 11, 12 of Nova taking no nap. Today she didn't even get a chance to rest because we went to the doctor. She did okay till about 5:15, and then it was basically World War III after that. She's been asleep since 6 though. The workers did not come today, but apparently they're coming tomorrow. And I'm like, y'all, I know you have other projects that you're working on. Like, don't tell me you're going to show up when you're not. We planned things. We planned to move furniture tonight. We didn't build any furniture. We didn't move any furniture. We did hang a blind in our new room, which I'll probably show you tomorrow. That actually was way easier than the one in Nova's room. And then we hung a curtain rod, and by we, I mean my husband, hung a curtain rod, and it ended up taking an hour, and it was utter nonsense to put in 3 little hooks for a curtain rod. That's done. And then we sat on the couch and commiserated for a little bit about how stressful life is at the moment and how truly off her rocker Nova is at the moment. And then now we're going to bed. Maybe tomorrow we can sleep in our room. The electrician came and fixed, oh y'all, I have to tell you this. It's a good thing I did not try to replace that outlet by myself. Why? Because you burned the house down. I was like, we need a new outlet. Come look at it, please. Because it burned through the dryer cord. He called me into the garage after about 5 minutes and was like, so who did this? And I was like, oh no, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. He was like, so the wire from the breaker to the outlet is bad, so that has to be replaced. But also the outlet itself is wrong. It's a 30 amp outlet and I think he said it was a 30 amp outlet and it needed to be 40 or something like that. So it's the wrong outlet. And he was like, well, how long have you been using it like this? And I was like, I mean, like since 2016 when we bought the house. And he was like, oh, well, I'm surprised you didn't have a fire. He literally said, I'm surprised you didn't have a fire. And then he was like, the breaker should have tripped if it got to that point. But also, and then he showed me the dryer cord. He's like, look at this. This actively caught on fire. So this is a fire hazard. So he ended up having to replace the breaker, the wires to the breaker, the outlet, and the dryer cord to the dryer. And he was there for a while. So for the cost of basically a new dryer, we now have a new outlet that won't burn our house down. It's like $400. I could cry. But also, like, this is why I don't want to touch anything electrical in our house. It's all rigged. It's all rigged. And he was very nice, very professional. I would totally call them again anytime we need an electrician, because he was so polite and helpful. But he was like, so, and the minute he said so, I was like, no, this isn't going to be an easy $100 repair. And it was not. But at least, you know, our house isn't like burned to the ground. What? So I finally got to dry the load of clothes, which is good because every person in this house is running low on underwear and socks and things like that. So the clothes are dry. I don't have to visit a laundromat with a baby who hasn't napped. So that's positive. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I would really love it if our appliances would stop costing us money, because it's hurting me. It's actively hurting me. But anyways, I'm going to go to bed. It's 9:52. Must get some sleep so that we can do this again tomorrow. Must get some resolve so that by 5 p.m. tomorrow I'm prepared for the nightly meltdown. And maybe, just maybe, we can sleep in our bed tomorrow night. We'll see. Fingers crossed.